Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Review It TV. We're here for another video. It's 2021 now, and this is the first video of the year. We told you guys in some previous videos we did regarding the machine back here that we were going to be starting a new playlist this year with MREs and survival food, not to mention some camping cookware. So today we are going to show you guys our first MRE video. If you guys look closely here, we have a whole variety of these MREs. This case comes with a 12 pack of the MREs, and this is Apack, which is ready meals. You can find these guys online, so if you're interested in getting you a case of these particular MREs, this case costs around $70 to $80. They have deals, sometimes they're a little bit higher, sometimes they're lower. And then shipping, I think, is like $7 or $10, I'm not sure, but check it out. You can see that this case right here was packed in 2019, and it's good till 2024. So we're looking at 5-year life expectancy out of these MREs. These aren't your typical military MREs. These are more civilian MREs that are sold online. You can buy them in bulk. The cool thing about these is they have a good wrapping behind them, and if you zoom in closer, you guys can see that they come with information regarding what the meal is. This particular meal here is a pasta with garden and vegetable tomato sauce, menu number 6. Has the ingredients, tells you specifically what's in this MRE. And the other great thing about these MREs is they come with a heating element. So you can dump a little bit of water inside this heating pack, put your main course in there, and it will cook the meal for you in about 15 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes. Without any flame, any lighters, any fire period. So these all come with that heating element, so that's great if you're wanting to take these on the run and not have to bring other cooking ware for your camping setups or whatever you're gonna be doing, where you're gonna be eating these meals, whether you're on the run in your machine or you're out hunting or camping somewhere. With that being said, I'm not sure exactly which meal we're gonna be starting with today. I think we'll go ahead and choose one out. I did notice that one of these had a granola bar in it, and I am more into the granola bars, here it is right here, than I am into the, I think it's like a yogurt that these come with. Some of these come with dessert. So this one is going to be pasta with garden vegetables and tomato sauce, menu 6. And you guys can look in closer, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but you can get all the ingredients. This one particularly comes with pasta with garden vegetables and tomato sauce, banana apple smoothie or sweet grape smoothie, cranberry crisp challenge bar or chocolate crisp challenge bar, dining kit with seasoning packet, and black pepper and the heater. So depending on where you're buying your MREs will depend on what they come with. If you guys are looking for maybe a couple days worth of MREs and you don't want to have to buy a whole case, fine. That gives you better options as far as wanting to be able to check out more unique style MREs. You can get them from like Russia and Japan and Chile. All these countries make all these MREs and they sell them online. So if you're not looking to go for a long period of time and you want something that tastes a little better than what some of these cases may offer, depending on what case you buy, I would suggest looking at those single-handed MREs. They are a little bit more expensive, but they do have a little bit bigger and crazier options when it comes to what the food consists of. So we'll go ahead and get this MRE started. We're going to actually use this little stove today. The heating element works great, or you can use, if you have these types of little dishes and cookware, this one particularly is Optimus, and it comes with a little burner, which you can see on top of your fuel here, and it comes with a bigger pan with these cool folding handles, which is cool to use when you're cooking on the run. Got a little tray here I'm going to use, and then I'm going to make some tea for my drink, and we'll heat up this water, and then we'll heat up the MRE meal, and we'll try it out and see what we're working with. We'll be right back. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and open this up and see what the contents exactly look like. First off, I can tell you is the bagging is really good. I mean, this isn't the traditional military style bagging, but it's definitely durable and it's not packed weak. And it has all the ingredient information on the front of it, so that makes it great with the nutrition facts. So let's go ahead and open this up and let's see what all comes in this. Alright, so you have your contents. Put that to the side. The first thing that I'm seeing here is going to be the main package ingredient. which is going to be the pasta with garden vegetable tomato sauce, menu 6. So this feels to be the main course. It's packed very well too. You can see that it's not in any real cheap or cheesy packaging, so this should definitely keep it fresh. And when you go to use this in your heater bags, it'll be able to withstand high temperatures and stuff. So that's the first thing that comes in this. The second thing is going to be, I believe this is going to be like the smoothie. So this one looks really good. Some of them may not have the flavor you want, but this is a banana apple smoothie. So this is going to be a tasty one, like a fruit smoothie. We'll pour it out into a cup later and show you what it looks like too, so you can see exactly how much you get and exactly what it looks like. So yeah, it comes with that. So keep in mind guys, these aren't huge meals. Some of these meals are gonna have crackers in them, and some of them are going to have granola bars. It just depends. This one looks like it doesn't have crackers in it, but does have the heating pack, which is what you would use to heat it up. So basically you would just take this and tear the top off, and then you would fill the water up to this line right here. You don't want to fill it any higher than the line says to, or this won't cook right. This one's not really that great, you know. I figured these would have a little bit more than what it does. It has a hot, kind of like a hot pocket thing. So when you stick it inside, I believe, inside the package there, it's going to be able to come out without burning your hands, so that's kind of cool. Here's the granola bar. It's the protein energy bar. And guys, I live in an area where it's the great outdoors. Sorry about that, but that's life, and I love that life, as you guys already know. So sorry about that little soundbite interruption, or not even a soundbite, but a realistic soundbite. But yeah, so protein and energy. This one's a Cranberry Crisp Bar. This one is made by Challenge Dairy Products. Contains 0 grams of trans fat, low in sodium, 11 grams of quality protein. It's a 2.29 ounce bar. And then of course your package is gonna have just a cheap little salt, pepper. So these MREs are kind of like a quick fly day, like a quick, you know, when you're on the fly like really fast and you're just eating something maybe for a 1 day or 2 day. These aren't meant to really, I guess, fill you up. They're just meant to give you what you need. So let's go ahead and get this heating pack started, and we'll get this ready to eat. All right guys, so you basically just want to tear this top off. It's gonna tear right, and then it should expose. The lighting it did. Wow, that was really cheesy. There it goes. But yeah, cool. So I'm just gonna stick this inside of here. My first impressions of this meal is that I'm going to starve after eating this. So I can't tell you exactly how it tastes, but I can tell you this. I'm not impressed with what comes in this meal. For my size, I would probably want some crackers at least to go with this. And a drink. This doesn't even have a drink, so I'm not getting paid by this company to show these, so I'm going to call it how I see it and just let you know that I'm not impressed with the quantity of this particular meal. So we'll go ahead and go on with it anyways, and we'll see what we can do. So alright, so you make sure you want to fill it to the line there. You don't want to go too much. Just go slow. That's a little bit past the line, but that isn't going to kill anything. So you're going to just stick your MRE meal in there like this. Sometimes they slide in easy, sometimes they don't. And then you're going to want to just put it off and lean it to something, kind of like your cup or something here, just like that. That way, and actually, you know what, I'll lean it over here. Lean it on my little stove. There we go. So let's look at the rest of this. This takes, like I said, about 15 minutes to cook. And like I said, I'm not too impressed, guys. You know, I was hoping for something better. So let's see what this granola bar looks like. This is what it looks like here. Looks pretty strawberry-y to me, or cranberry-ish. Looks like it's got some chunks of fruit in it. Kind of like, I don't know, like those crunchies. Pretty fresh still. Doesn't feel like it's too stale or dry. And it's got some berries and cranberries in the middle there. So that's the the granola bar. Then we have the smoothie. Let's see what this smoothie looks like. Alright guys, let's check it out and see what it looks like. Smoothie. Banana apple smoothie. It's got a good texture to it. I mean, it's not the normal texture you guys are expecting of like a frozen smoothie or something that was just made at the mall inside, but definitely is consistent. It doesn't seem like it's bad. You can get all of it out if you're like starving because you didn't get very much in your meal. I would suggest just getting every drop out then. There it is. See? Bam. Done. Set that off to the side there. So you can see that that's the texture of it. I'm gonna use the little spork they gave me and we'll try it like that. Alright, so let's try this smoothie out. Okay. I just got like a mixed variety of flavors. It reminded me of like 4 different things all at once. It's almost like a peanut butter texture. You can hear this thing cooking away over here. If you guys listen closely, you can hear it sizzling. It almost sounds like my burner's on. But anyways, yeah, so you know what this reminds me of? Baby food. Okay. So yeah, but you know what? I like baby food. Not the peas and carrots, the peaches and plums. So for a split second, I almost felt like I had tasted SpaghettiOs in this for a second, a sweet SpaghettiO. I don't know, it's weird. But I could make it work for something sweet. Other than stuff like this, the granola bar. Let's try this. This one looks all right. Same thing. Like our initial taste, actually, once you bite into the center and you get past the surface, it's like 3 things it reminds me of. Typical energy bar texture, but then it reminds me of like what a strawberry smoothie should really taste like. It doesn't taste bad. Like if you were out in the woods and this is all you had, I'm guaranteeing by the end of the night you're eating this. No, it's not bad at all. It has like some type of crispies in the center of it. Yeah, they're like fruit crispies. I don't know if you've ever had like a crispy crunch bar, a chocolate bar, but they have those crunchy things inside. That's almost what it tastes like. Take a little bit of that. Right here. Now it's like a cranberry crispy crunch SpaghettiO apple banana smoothie all in one. Like I think I'd be more distracted by all these crazy flavors than I would be the fact that this didn't come with a huge amount of food. But then again, it's heavy. It's really heavy. So like I'm already like not like I've already gotten past the real hungry wall because I hadn't ate all day. So when I went to eat this, I figured, well, If it tastes like garbage, I'll still eat it because I'm hungry. But yeah, look at that. That is definitely different. Okay, well, we're almost done with the heating packet here. I'm gonna check it while we're looking, see how it feels. Oh yeah, ooh, that's hot. I would suggest kind of doing this number with it a little bit, just softly. You can see the heating element right here in the back. So try not to like push too crazy on that. But just kind of like, by doing this, ooh, it's dripping, a little bit of water. By doing that, you're basically making it leak and then breaking it. Look at that, guys. Check that out. That's kind of cool, because then it kind of shows you the realisticness of how hot this thing is. This is just from water. Adding the water in there and just letting it do its thing. So, yeah. You don't want this to open like that because then the steam kind of gets out, but it's still doing what it's got to do. It's extremely hot right now. So I believe that truly that this thing is going to be nice and warm by the time we're done. I'll finish this. You know what we can do in the meantime too, while we're waiting on this? Let's finish this and let's heat up some water and make some tea. I've got another cup here. Grown up baby food. Oh man. Oh no. Honestly, I don't know. Alright. There's sweet potato yogurt in one of these. And this one's borderline not my favorite, but it works to get rid of your sweet craving, especially if you're somewhere where that's all you have to eat. But by far, I'm not gonna bash MREs because we're talking about MREs, not gourmet food from a restaurant. So with that being said, a fair assessment of that is that it's doable. It's definitely doable, whether it's gourmet taste or not. So let's check out my little burner here. In fact, I haven't even used this guy yet. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna make some water for some tea. I got some tea here. What we got is some China Oolong tea. Oh, we're gonna try this and see what it tastes like. So from what I get, you're supposed to be able to just hear that. That's where you know the gas coming through. So let's. There we go. That was easy enough. Here we go, dropping stuff again. All right. So look at that. Oh yeah, that little burner will work good. So let's get another bottle of water here. Let's heat up some water for some. Just like that. And I'm just gonna heat it all up. I want to see how long it takes for this thing to heat up a bottle of water. Okay, put that right up there, just like that. Turn it up a little. All right. Looking good so far. Alright, so we'll come right back as soon as this is done heating up and this food's done, and we'll put it all together and finish it up and try it out. There it is, guys. Look at that bad boy whistle. We're gonna go ahead and turn that off. That took literally less than 5 minutes. It took like 3 minutes for that to boil for a full bottle of water. The great thing is if you step away from this particular pot, when you go to make your other foods or you're doing something, you don't lose track, you don't overboil it or get it too hot, it'll start whistling. So look for one of these. You can find them at your local Walmarts. Okay, so let's make some tea and then we're going to check our MRE meal. I'm going to set this off to the side for a minute, guys, on my brick out of the way because I'm not ready to pour it right this second. I don't want to melt the table, so I wouldn't recommend taking your pots off of your burners if they're using a plastic table. So that worked out really good on that. Go ahead and Perfect. Go ahead and mix that up a little bit. Looks nice. Go ahead and let that soak for just a second. Put that off to the side. Okay, so let's take a quick closer look at what we got going on here. All right. Keep in mind this is still hot, guys. So if you go to pull this out, be careful you don't burn yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and just take it out of the pouch and put it on the tray. Oh yeah, that feels pretty decent. And if you guys don't like the way these burners work, I would recommend using one of these little pans. You know, you can get different sizes too, so you can fit a whole meal inside and you can heat it up that way, so you don't have to use these. Well, let's see what this is all about. All right, so it has a little tear thing. You can just tear it all the way across like that. Works out good, a little greasy. First impression, a little bit of grease. Let's see what this is all about. All right, so, like I said, we are cooking MREs, not 5-star hotel food, so I'm not going to be judgmental right off the bat. I'm thinking it's probably going to need a little bit of salt, so we'll try it out and see. All right, salt, just a little bit. I don't want to get too crazy in case it's already salty. A little bit of pepper, that'll help flavor it. Alright, and then what is this? Gluten-free, sodium-free seasoning. Let's try that too even. Alright, look at that. Alright. First impressions, guys. First impressions is everything. Put this over here. Actually, you know what? I'll put this on this side. I usually like to keep my drink on the other side. All right, let's try this out. I'm gonna mix the salt in a little bit here. So this. All right. Let me see. Let me smell it. SpaghettiOs. Not bad. I've noticed that everything with the MREs just has an explosion of mixed flavor. I taste like there's like beans in here, which there is, but like meat, and then noodles, and then the sauce isn't too watered down, but it's not too mushy. It doesn't have that bad of a taste, honestly. This is doable. I should have had some crackers and a few other things, but I think that, honestly, this meal, ooh, that's some hot tea right there. Look at that, boy. Don't burn yourself. That thing makes the tea really, really hot. I think I'm gonna give it another minute, guys. I'm gonna burn my lips right off my face. But yeah, look at that. If you look at that closely, it just looks like, I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments what you guys think it looks like. Would you eat this? You're seeing me eat it. To me, it looks good. The seasoning helps. I'll put a little more on there. Has an all seasoning. I can taste some vegetables. I can taste corn. So this has corn for vegetables. It has beans, noodles, meat, sauce, seasoning. Don't forget this. If you're one of those guys that likes to mix and eat different foods in between, I'm one of those people. I like it. It's not bad. Like honestly, now that I've gotten down the smoothie, I ate the granola bar, and I'm on the main course, I'm not that hungry now. My eyes were bigger than my stomach actually. After I finish this, You guys like hot tea? I like coffee too. This didn't come with coffee, that would have been nice. That tastes good. It's not like overly flavored in any direction. It's like an Earl Grey. It's not sweet, it's not bland, but it's really a good tea with no sugar. Like I dig it. I could drink this just the way it sits, this hot. All right. Mom always said, don't waste your food. So, what I would suggest, and I'm gonna do this for every one of my MRE videos, is I'm going to make suggestions on what they could do to improve, and then I'm going to tell you what I thought was fine. My first impressions right off the bat was the packaging. Packaging was good. The food was sealed correctly. The inside of the packaging I like being clear. Not the inside, but the outside of the packaging being clear, because you can see what you're getting in there. Like, I was finding the granola bar instead of just a smoothie, but it lacks the crackers. I noticed that some of these meals they have the crackers and they have smoothies and stuff. But if you get a bonus item, which I consider the granola bar to be like a better bonus item, then sometimes you lose the crackers in, I guess. So anyway, I'm full. I'm satisfied. I got my salt, my sweet. It's winter time right now, so having some tea like this, really makes a difference with a meal like this. The only thing I didn't feel like, I feel like these burners, they work and they work well enough, but like sometimes you'll get a pocket in the corner of your pouch that doesn't get completely warm. So that's the whole point of trying to mix it up and let it sit for a second. Even after you take it out, mix it up and give it like 1 minute to just reheat the food that was not heated all the way. The smoothie doesn't need anything special to it. You know, you just pour it out. Still funky. Funky in an okay way though. So that's it, guys. That's our first MRE meal. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We're gonna show you some other meals. I've got a special guest that's gonna do our next MRE meal. So we'll go ahead and we'll continue to do some of these ready packs. They seem like they have a decent amount of food. They're reasonable in price, I think. You know, some of these cases are $160 for 12 meals. So, and we're gonna be doing some freeze-dry food. I've got some freeze-dry food over here. If you wanna bring me that over, partner, yeah, that'll help me out. Appreciate it. So we're gonna be doing some other stuff. Here's some of the other things we'll be doing. We're gonna be trying out all kinds of different things, showing you guys different types of cookware inside of our reviews. Like this one right here is Adventure Meals by Mountain House. This is the chicken and dumplings, freeze-dried. So, awesome thing about this is, I don't know if you can see that by zooming in, that date right there, but if you look at that date, 2050. Holy cow, we got 30 years to eat this bad boy. Hopefully there's still water around when the 30-year expiration date hits. But that's what they take, is a little bit of water. You basically let the water soak in them and then you pour them out and eat them. Another one we're gonna try out is the chicken fried rice with green peas, onions, carrots, and mushrooms. And then we have a dessert, which I thought this was pretty cool. These are your ice cream sandwiches, your freeze-dried. This is a mint chocolate chip one. So we will be trying stuff like this, along with different MREs from all over the world here on this particular playlist. I appreciate you guys tuning in to Review It TV. I want to hit a milestone of 1,000 subscribers. I would appreciate it if you guys considered subscribing to the channel. If you do, don't forget to turn on your notifications bells, and I will put any information regarding the food in the description box below. Once again, thanks for tuning in to Review It TV, and we'll see you next time.